Hi, Dr. Andrea Maxim, naturopathic doctor here and the creator of the Maxim Movement. Please visit my website, www.themaximmovement.com, for further information on me, and definitely subscribe to this YouTube channel so you'll get a first glance of all the videos that I post. Like, share, post, do whatever you need to do to get the word out, because we want to get as many people as possible maximizing on their health. This video is talking about how goitrogenic foods may or may not affect your thyroid health. And this was a question posted by one of my favorite followers. So if you have any questions for me, please don't hesitate to ask, because I'd love to make a video on it to answer that question for you. What we're going to be talking about today is what are the goitrogenic foods, how it can affect your thyroid health, is it really something we need to be worried about, and of course, how we can start to treat our thyroid naturally. So a goitrogenic food is essentially a food that has a natural ability to decrease the amount of iodine available for your thyroid, therefore decreasing the amount of thyroid hormone that your body can make. So if you've heard of T3 and T4, these are your thyroid hormones, the number corresponds to the number of iodine molecules required to make that hormone. So for T3, it requires 3 molecules, and that is the active form of our thyroid hormone, and T4 requires 4 molecules. And that's what actually converts to T3 in order for us to have good thyroid function. So if we consume these foods, or what's thought to be if we consume these foods, that automatically our thyroid health is going to dwindle. So specifically for those that are suffering from hypothyroidism, you want to worry about over-consuming these goitrogenic foods, because it's said that they will decrease the activity of your thyroid even more. For those that have hyperthyroidism, it can actually help improve the outcome of your thyroid condition, because it helps to decrease the overactivity of the thyroid. So what are examples of some of these goitrogens? Predominantly, we find them in kale, bok choy, broccoli, soy-based foods, as well as strawberries, pine nuts, spinach, and all the other ones that you see listed here. Now, not every goitrogenic food is equal, so there's going to be some that are more goitrogenic and others that are less. This spinach, strawberries, pine nuts are very mildly goitrogenic, whereas the soy-based foods and the cruciferous vegetables are said to be highly goitrogenic. Now, it's been said by one of the best in the business, Dr. Karazian, that the idea of getting patients to avoid eating these foods altogether is quite outdated. And Joey Furman stated that the scientific consensus is that cruciferous vegetables could only be detrimental to thyroid functions in cases of iodine deficiency or insufficient iodine intake. For most people, that's really not an issue. It's not that we're lacking iodine in our diet. So the idea of needing to avoid all these cruciferous vegetables is actually becoming a bit of a myth, or outdated, as Dr. Karazian said. And that was really my take on this question as well. Avoiding these foods, and the list of cruciferous vegetables and the goitrogenic foods is here again, is so detrimental to your health. I think the benefit of consuming these foods far outweighs the risk. These foods are loaded with B vitamins, vitamin C, vitamin K, calcium, magnesium, zinc, and so many other nutrients that will help to alkalinize your body, ward off cancers, give you lots of antioxidants, and it would be such a shame to avoid them altogether out of fear that it could be making your thyroid condition worse. When it comes to treating your thyroid, if you need to take medication, certainly do so, but also note that getting lots of healthy herbs that can help to stabilize the thyroid, homeopathics, and other nutrients can be used as well. The only time we have to really worry about these goitrogenic foods is if your thyroid condition is unmanaged. So definitely seek out a conventional or an alternative healthcare practitioner to get your thyroid back on track immediately, and then you don't have to worry so much about consuming these foods. The other thing I will say is the goitrogenic activity in these foods is greatly reduced when these foods are steamed, sautéed, or blanched. So if you cook them, you don't have to worry so much about your thyroid becoming worse and worse, as opposed to eating them raw. And I know there's a lot of you out there that are saying, well, I put kale and spinach in my smoothie every single day. So if you just lightly blanch them, freeze them in ice cubes, and then throw them in your smoothie, you're completely fine. You don't have to worry about it. We also have to remember that moderation is key. So if you overconsume anything, whether it be a fruit, vegetable, water, juice, anything, that it will always be detrimental to your health. My expertise and my opinion to you would be to make sure that you're getting in lots of a range of these fruits and vegetables. We don't want to overconsume kale or overconsume spinach and forget about all the other wonderful, colorful foods that are available to us. So definitely make sure you're getting in little bits of every food every single day, and you don't need to worry about overconsuming any one particular food type. Always make sure that you're getting in your healthy multivitamins and minerals. My top 3 is a multivitamin, a greens powder, and a fish oil. Make sure that you're detoxifying your body every day. Simply by adding in lemon into your water is a great way of getting your liver to purge anything that your body doesn't need to be consuming or holding on to, and getting it excreted every single day. And as I said, just make sure that you are lightly sauteing or blanching these foods before consuming them to help decrease the goitrogenic activity. If you have any other questions or concerns, please comment below or get in contact with me on my website, www.themaximmovement.com. I would love to hear from you. Definitely subscribe to this channel and subscribe to our online newsletter, where every week in your email box, I will be sending you a video just like this one to help you maximize your health, and every month there's a different theme. Make sure that you are always taking care of yourself, maximizing your health, and as always, have a happy and healthy day.